What's up YouTube, I'm Fire from YoreMTG, and today we have this very special old school Ravnica booster that I got from the Brussels GP. So we're gonna open this up today. I'm super stoked because this was the set that got me into Magic. So hopefully I'll have a story behind each of the cards, and yeah, let's just dive right into this pack, you know? I'm gonna try to be so careful as possible when opening this, so I don't want to break anything. I like keeping the packs. Oh! Well, right from the start here, we have a card I absolutely love. Let's zoom right in. We have Muddle the Mixture. So this is a card that I didn't play because I didn't get what Transmute actually did. I wasn't the very best at English back then, so I was like, why would you wanna counter things and stuff? I didn't get the entire story behind that. But this is actually a pretty interesting card. I like the Transmute mechanic, but it's probably like too overpowered perhaps to come back anytime soon. Then we have a Sadistic Augur Mage. 3/1 for 3. When Sadistic Augur Mage is put into a graveyard from play, each player puts the top card from his or her hand on top of his or her library. So I guess this is okay. I didn't play it back in the day when I was casual playing. It was one of those scrap cards. I guess I was kind of frightened by the art as well. So that could have been a thing. I didn't play a lot of black when I think of it. I actually didn't like that color that much, but yeah, it's a 3/1 for 3 with like an okay ability. I'm not even sure what to think of this. Maybe it was okay back in the limited days so old. Then we have a card that, wait, this is Ravnica, right? Be right back. I'm sorry about that. That was technical malfunctions. There's nothing wrong with me. I can assure you of that. Let's just continue, right? We have a Thundersong Trumpeter, a card dear to my heart. 2/1 for 2, and you can tap a target creature can't attack or block this turn. This is really good. If you play Boros, this is a really good card. I'm sure it was extremely good back in the old limited. But it basically disables your opponent's strongest creature every turn. I play this in my Boros deck because Boros has always been my guild of choice. Next on we have an Ordrune Commando. 4/1 for 4, 3 colorless and a red. You can pay 1 white to prevent the next 1 damage that will be dealt to Ordrune Commando this turn. So I wouldn't say this is all too good. If somebody would like try to kill this thing with 1 damage, you can prevent that, which is nice, but it's still like for 4 mana, I'm not so sure. It dies in combat a lot because everything doesn't have like 1 power. But yeah, this wasn't a card that I have any memory of really. So let's just continue on. Golgari Rotworm, 5, 3 colorless, 1 swamp, 1 forest for 5/4. You can pay 1 black, sacrifice a creature, target player loses 1 life. I think this was a good card in the old limited. 5/4 for 5 is not too bad. It's playable. According to me, it's a zombie, so that might have some interactions with cool cards. And then you can make your opponent lose a life. This set was all about this Golgari guild was all about sacrificing creatures. So if you have a Savra, Queen of the Golgari, you get some extra benefits out of this as well. So this could go great with that, I think. And this was actually one of the first ever cards I owned. Really has a special place in my heart. And of course it smells good. Delicious. We have a Tidewater minion. 5, 3 colorless, 2 blue for 4/4 defender, so it can attack. You can pay 4 and it loses defender at end of turn, and you can tap to untap target permanent. I'm really unsure about this card. I actually didn't play this either back in the day, but I had some of them. But I thought it was like, it can attack, then it must suck, you know? But this is actually the untap target permanent thing about this. I think that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. It's like giving one of your creatures vigilance, or, you know, if you have a tap ability, you can do that twice. Have it. Yeah, I feel like it could be pretty okay. Grayscaled Gharial, 1 blue for a 1/1 island walk, so a no-go in almost every limited deck. This was one of the first foil cards I ever owned, so that's exciting. I thought the art was awesome back then. I still do, it's pretty cool. Flavor text is also pretty cool if you read that. But yeah, not much to say about this card really. It's just a 1/1 for 1. Here we have a great card. 2 black and 2 colorless for an enchantment aura, enchant creature. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. I think this was really good. I believe this was a pretty good card in the old limited. I mean, enchantments, auras is always in a later pick order than most cards because of the risk of getting 2 for 1. But still, this card is pretty good, you know? You can return a creature card if you attach this to the unblockable guy from this set, or maybe to the Grayscaled Gharial if your opponent has an island, and then you just go to town. Get back your creature every single turn. Not too shabby. I actually don't remember that much of this card either. We have a Perplex. I was also pretty scared of this art when I was younger. I'm not sure why. It's a great name. 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 black. For an instant, counter target spell unless its controller discards his or her hand and then transmute for 3. I like this card. It's a lot better than cancel, for example. Transmute is always like a really good. It has potential. And this card is awesome. I mean, I didn't play Dimir back then, but I had a friend who had a really annoying Dimir deck, and Transmute just was really good in that deck, and he had the leader, the Dimir leader, the big muscly dude. So yeah, pretty cool card. Seeds of Strength. I thought this was awesome because this pumps your guys. Hold your horses, everyone. This pumps 3 of your guys. 1 green, 1 white for an instant, and 3 target creatures gets +1/+1 at end of turn. Nowadays it would have said up to 3 target creatures, but it's pretty funnily worded. It's pretty funny. Celestia is also, it's like my second favorite guild. I like white. Have you noticed that? But yeah, pretty cool card. Soon we're on to our uncommons, I think. And we might have a foil uncommon. That's pretty cool. Hopefully remand. I'm not sure, but you know, I think because this is 10 cards, right? I don't even know. Galvanic Arc, 2 colorless, 1 red for an enchantment aura. When it comes into play, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Enchanted creature as first strike. This card I really like, and I really liked when I played it back in the day in my Gruul deck, because this is basically like a slightly worse Lightning Strike or Searing Spear, but it also gives a creature first strike, which is, for example, would be fantastic on this Odrune Commando, which is a 4/1, you know? It can kill almost anything without getting killed itself. So that'd be a great combination of cards. Really like this card. We have an Ivy Dancer, first uncommon, getting a bit heated in here right now. 3, 2 colorless, 1 green for a 1/2. You can tap it. Target creature gains Forest Walk until end of turn. not sure what to think of this. It's probably not that good, but the artwork is actually really cool. All the Celestia artworks by Therese Nielsen, so of course it's absolutely gorgeous. Can't remember this card at all though. It's pretty weird, actually. Congregation at Dawn, a pretty good card actually. 2 green, 1 white. Instant, search your library for up to 3 creature cards and reveal them. Shuffle your library, then put those cards on top of it in any order. So if you have the sick creature combo going on, you can just stack them on top of each other. Fix your draws. This relies on that you actually have the mana to cast them, because you're not going to draw anything else for 3 turns. But if you do, it's a fantastic card. I remember this card as well. Celestia holds a special place in my heart, I think, because the artworks, I loved them. They were really fantasy-like, and that was just like enough for the young me to fall in love. Then we have a mark. No foils or anything. Yeah, this is just the way it is. I guess the rare could be foil. Since the foil spot didn't replace a common spot back in the day. Mark of Eviction. Can't remember this card at all. I have no idea what it does. 1 blue. Enchant creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, return enchanted creature and all auras attached to that creature to their owner's hands. I guess this is pretty good. If you put it on an opponent's creature, it just bounces it at the beginning of each of your upkeeps, because it bounces itself to your hand, and you can just play it. So this is pretty cool. This is a good card. I think it seems pretty good to me. I don't see any drawbacks really. It just seems like you can hinder a creature every single turn until they're just getting tired of it. Because it does happen every time. So it's like a 1 mana bounce spell that you can reuse. That seems awesome. But on to our rare. What could it be? Could it be a Dark Confidant? No, probably not. Shockland? Probably not that either. Probably something really bad and expensive, but hopefully something dear to my heart, like the Ancorn Worm or whatever it's called. That one was, you saw like, what is it, a 914 or something like that, just insane stats, and you were mind blown. Let's check. Plague Boiler. 3 colorless for an artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a plague counter on Plague Boiler. 1 colorless, 1 black, 1 green. Put a plague counter on Plague Boiler, or remove a plague counter from it. When Plague Boiler has 3 or more plague counters on it, sacrifice it. If you do, destroy all non-land permanents. I'm not even sure what to think of this. I don't ever think I've actually seen the card before, which is kind of embarrassing. I guess this could be good. Destroy all non-land permanents. Like, it's for 3 mana if you wait 3 turns. I mean, I could get behind this. What is it, like turn 2 with a Soul Ring in Commander, and you can just wipe the living F out of everything. Yeah, pretty cool. So that was it for our original Ravnica booster. I really wish I had more of these because they smell great. No, but I mean they look great. Yeah, they look great. But like we got some pretty cool cards here. It was like a good moment for me opening this up. It brings back a lot of memories, and I'm really happy about it. So I hope you enjoyed staying with me for this journey through an old set. Hopefully you can get more old school boosters on this channel. That'd be pretty cool. It's always really exciting opening it up. I can't even imagine how it would feel if I opened up something really great out of it. So thanks you guys so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, do whatever you want. I'll be right here waiting for you, you cute people. And goodbye.